boulder retaining walls can be impacted by how tall they are. The cost could also be influenced by which actual rock you select, what type of rock. For example, a fieldstone boulder might be less expensive than utilizing a trap rock or something along those lines. The access to the site is going to have an influence on the cost, whether there's room to get to the site or to the area easily with a piece of equipment, or whether we have to remove other items to get there. The amount of excavation required for the wall, if we're, for example, if we're digging in deeply into a hill and having to remove that soil and get rid of it, or conversely, if we're going to be creating a flat area by filling in behind the retaining wall, we need to bring in fill, so those all have a big influence on the cost of the wall. Lastly, whether or not you're working from the top side of the wall or the bottom side of the wall will influence. What I mean by that is whether the access for the equipment is working from on top, so we're reaching down below us to build the wall, or if we're sitting down below looking right at the front of it and building from the bottom side. It takes much more time to build a wall from the top side than it does from the bottom side, so that's another thing that influences the cost. A final factor that can dramatically influence the cost of a boulder retaining wall is a combination of the expertise of the person installing it and the equipment they have. Having the right equipment to properly install a boulder wall can bring the cost down. We like to use rotating grapples on the ends of excavators to build them. That's a much faster way to do it, and it's a much safer way to do it. The drawback to that method is the training and the expertise of the operator. It takes longer to get that training and gain that expertise. But once you have it, you can put the walls in at a lower cost.